guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Liz. Today I'm going to be testing out the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer versus the KKW Beauty Concealer. So if you guys want to see how these both perform against each other, what sister made the better concealer, and the real tea on both these products, keep on watching. I'm going to be testing out the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer versus the KKW Beauty Concealer. These were two hot products when they came out. The KKW Beauty Concealer just came out, and I also have the brightening powder with me. So I'm going to be testing out all three of these products today against each other, and we're going to see if the KK Beauty concealer and highlighting powder really lives up to the hype, and we're going to compare it to the quality and consistency and the look of the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer. So right now I have absolutely nothing on my face. All I did was moisturize it, so it is completely bare. There's nothing on it. So I'm going to be testing these products two different ways. So the first way is I'm going to be testing it on bare skin, because I know a lot of people like to just conceal very quickly. So they'll conceal their under eyes and then spot conceal different acne places or different discoloration, redness, dark places. So I'm going to be doing that. After that, I'm going to wipe away all the concealer, and then I'm going to put on some foundation and put the concealer over the foundation and then brighten it with the brightening powder. For that, I'm going to be using the new Nars Radiant Foundation, which has become one of my go-to foundations to wear. So I normally wear this and the Huda Beauty. I'll alternate between days, but I don't want to wear a full foundation today, because then we really can't tell if the concealers are doing a good job of covering up our bags, redness, dark circles, etc. So I wanted to use a less full foundation, but one that still has coverage. I'm going to be starting out by telling you guys a little bit about the products. So as we know, Tarte Shape Tape has been everyone's #1 love. This is an amazing product. This was my absolute everyday go-to. I loved this. We know that this product is $27 and you get 9.584 grams in it, which is a decent amount of product. This is a pretty big tube. I actually bought this summer and it has still lasted me until now, and today is March 30th. This was my #1 go-to concealer. So the Tarte Shape Tape only has 14 shades, and this concealer claims to be full coverage, vegan, blendable, and instantly brightens, smooths, and shapes skin. Now let's talk about the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer. So the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer costs $20, which is $7 cheaper than the Tarte Shape Tape, but you're only getting 6.3 grams. But the amazing thing about it is it has 30 shades, which has more than half of more different shades than the Tarte Shape Tape, which is absolutely amazing. So the Kylie Cosmetics is a skin concealer that is a lightweight formula which provides medium buildable coverage for a skin-like finish. It's long wearing, it's ideal for all skin types, and allows you to achieve your desired level of coverage. It's perfect for spot concealing, lightening dark circles, or hiding imperfections. I have used this almost every day since it came out, and this is one of my favorite concealers. I do think that it has an absolute luminous dewy finish. That is very true. I think it's long wearing, but I also think the Tarte Shape Tape is very long wearing and buildable. It was very difficult to choose between these two, but I thought this product was a little bit thicker than the Tarte Shape Tape, and I like full coverage. So now let's compare the KKW Beauty Concealer to both of these other products. The KKW Beauty Liquid Concealer has only 16 shades, but has 2 more options than the Tarte Shape Tape. It has 4 light colors, 4 medium, 4 dark, and for deep dark shades. I'm not even going to touch on that because we all know why I put that in quotations. Today I got the number 3 Fair Light Concealer, which has cool undertones, and this product has 4.60 grams in it, so it is a lot less than both of these other products that I just talked about, a lot less. But this product is $18. So you guys might think that you're getting a deal, but in reality, you're actually getting a better deal if you buy both of these products. So the KKW Beauty Liquid Concealer claims to be full coverage with an ultra creamy hydrating formula. It's perfect for correcting and highlighting, and it's perfect for everyday use alone or in conjunction with baking and brightening powders, which we will be testing out the KKW Beauty Brightening Powder today. So she came out with a 3-step concealing system, which consists of liquid concealer, baking powder, and then the brightening powder. I do not have the baking powder, so today I'm going to be using my tried and true Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent powder. These products are available in a bundle where you get all 3 of the products plus 2 dual-ended brushes, or you can buy each one separately for $18. If you buy it in the bundle, you get a small discount of about almost $10. Let's start comparing these guys to each other on the face. This is the packaging for the KKW Beauty Concealer. It is very sleek and simple in a plain nude packaging. This is the doe foot applicator for both of the concealers, and if you notice, they both have the same flat doe foot applicator on their concealers. I'm going to start out with my Kylie Jenner concealer. So we all know basically what this concealer looks like. We've seen tons of different reviews. So I'm putting this on my bare face at first, and then I'm just going to be putting it right under my eyes in a little triangle. Now I'm going to take my drugstore beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this baby out. So far this is a pretty thick formula. I don't think it covered my bags all the way, but it definitely has lightened them up. I'm going to be putting on the KKW Beauty on this side now. And this is the first time I'm using it. So I'm going to do the same thing, just putting it in a triangle. And I got the shade number 3 because I really wanted it to be brightening. And in the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer, I'm the color Sand. So I'm just going to take my beauty blender and let's blend this out. So far, the consistency is very creamy, very thick. I do think it is a little bit thicker than the Kylie Cosmetics. This is what one layer of concealer looks like. This is the Kylie Cosmetics, and this is the KKW. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't put just one layer of concealer on. So I'm going to go back in and do a second layer, and let's see the real tea. Alright guys, so this is what 2 layers look like. So this is the Kylie Cosmetics concealer, and this is the KKW concealer. Now, off first glance in person, they look very, very similar. They both are super creamy. Let me just swatch this on my hand. They both are super creamy and very buildable, but I just swatched these on my hand, and this consistency, which is KKW, is a lot creamier and thicker than Kylie Cosmetics, but they do feel very, very similar. This one's just a little bit thicker, a tiny, teeny bit. So far, it's actually really hard to tell a difference. I'm wondering if they use the same lab to create it, and if that has anything to do with it. Let's try the brightening powder. So for all my girls that don't like to wear foundation on a daily basis, let's try the brightening powder without any foundation underneath, and let's see if that helps conceal. Step number 2 says you're supposed to bake the concealer first, so I'll take my Laura Mercier baking powder. I'm going to put a thin layer underneath my eyes, and then the brightening powder on top. And right away, just putting the Laura Mercier powder on it, I feel like that even made a difference to take away some of the bags. Actually, it made a really big difference. Next, I'm going to be taking my KKW Beauty Brightening Powder, and this is in number 1. And this has a cool undertone. And this is what the package looks like. So it's like a small, very small compact with the powder on one side and a small mirror on the other. And it's very sleek, very beautiful. And it says KKW Beauty on the top. I'm going to take the same brush and just slightly tap in here. And go right under my eyes on the Kylie Cosmetics side. Now, I watched a lot of reviews saying that the setting powder didn't really make that much of a difference, but the brightening powder did. So we'll see if it really makes a huge difference without using the powder. Well, I definitely see a difference from this side to this side, which one I haven't powdered yet. It is a lot brighter, and it is concealing really well. So let's do it to the other side. And this side is the KKW Beauty side. And I'm wondering, since this is so white, if it has flashback. So I'm going to be taking the flashback test, and I'll show you a picture in the corner. Oh, wow. Okay. So I will put a picture of the flashback picture right here, and you can definitely see that it is a lot brighter underneath my eyes. So far, I feel like they look almost the same. To give my final thoughts, I am going to wait to see what it looks like with foundation. I'm gonna wipe all of this off, and then we're gonna try it with a thin layer of foundation. So I am back, and I've put a thin layer of the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation on my skin. And this is what my eyes look like without any concealer on. Let's go in and do the same thing with both of the concealers. So this side is gonna be Kylie Cosmetics, and this side is gonna be KKW. I'm gonna go in, do one layer, and let's see what happens. Okay guys, so that is one layer of the concealer. This is how Kylie Cosmetics looks. And this is how KKW Beauty Concealer looks on this side. Now let's put the translucent powder on top of both of them. Already I can tell that with Kylie Cosmetics, when I'm using the setting powder, it's kind of sitting on top of the skin, but with KKW, it's actually melting into the concealer. It's not sitting on top. It looks very natural. Now I'm going to use the brightening powder in shade number 1. The brightening powder is making a huge difference in brightening my under eyes. You can actually tell a really big difference. So I do like that it is brightening my under eye, but it is also giving me a very bright white cast, and especially in pictures. I do really like both of these concealers, and there is not much of a difference to them. This is a really, really tough call. And I'm sure you can tell on screen a little bit better than I can in person which one is making a bigger difference. It looks like, yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of thinking I like the Kylie concealer a little bit better, but I do really like the brightening powder. I just wouldn't put a lot on it so you don't get a really bad white cast. I'm sorry, Kim, but the Kylie concealer wins this round. I definitely think that you'd be happy with this. It's not that much difference, but I feel like this is a little bit thicker on the skin. This, it's very natural looking, and the powders seep into it very nicely, and it's more natural. So if you like a more natural look, I would definitely go with the KKW Beauty. But if you like a more full coverage where you're not going to have to use a lot of product and keep layering it on, I would definitely go for the Kylie Jenner concealer. And you're definitely going to get more product out of this one for your money, which is very, very important to us consumers. I definitely think you should invest in the brightening powder. It is not a gimmick. It does make a really big difference to brighten your under eyes. I'm very pleased with how it looks. Alright guys, that is my review on the KKW Beauty Concealer versus the Kylie Cosmetics Concealer. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!